Yo. Morning. Getting a little cardio this morning. Nice weather. It'll warm up, I think. I'm guessing it's around 50 degrees. Just guessing, you know. But what to talk about? What do we talk about? This interview, 60 minutes, right? Topic. Just to think about what media do you believe? What is being fed to us, right? Yeah, you can use common sense, which a lot of people don't have. I understand that, but common sense, logic. But, 60-minute interview with Kamala, right? This is a major network. I believe it's CBS, right? They're getting lawsuits and stuff about this. There's other networks that got lawsuits and paid out, they settled. So I'm gonna let you watch this video, tell me what you think. The unedited version of the interview has been released, and it kind of shows a lot, man. Like, who do you trust, man? Some of the answers pretty ridiculous and kind of funny. Like, I watched it at a certain point, her answer, it like, I was trying to follow, and then it was just like, whoop, got lost. But anyway, I'm gonna turn this around, let you watch it, take a walk, and then I'll get back to you.
FCC has finally released the unedited version of CBS's 60 Minutes interview with Kamala Harris.
President Donald Trump launched a lawsuit against the network in the final days of the presidential campaign. He argued that CBS's editing of a Harris response had given her an unfair advantage.
The issue started when two different portions of Harris's answer to a question about Israel were aired on 60 Minutes and Face the Nation.
Face the Nation aired a longer answer, which Trump criticized, than 60 Minutes did.
So we'll let you see for yourself. First, here's the edited version.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We are not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
And here's the unedited version.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening. The Wall Street Journal said that that your administration has repeatedly been blindsided by Netanyahu. And in fact, he has rebuffed just about all of your administration's entreaties.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region. And we're not going to stop doing that. We are not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
Trump responded to the release, writing in part, CBS and 60 Minutes defrauded the public by doing something which has never to this extent been seen before. CBS should lose its license, and the cheaters at 60 Minutes should all be thrown out, and this disreputable news show should be immediately terminated. Here's Trump critiquing Harris's answer during the campaign trail.
60 Minutes, she interviews, she was so bad. She gave an answer. This never happened to me. Why does it happen? She gave an answer that was so bad that they changed it. They took it out.
FCC Commissioner Carr in this post saying this: CBS provided with the FCC with unredacted video and transcript of Vice President Harris's 60 Minutes interview in response to the FCC's review of a news distortion complaint. He says CBS did not ask for confidential or non-public treatment of these materials. He says, given the value of transparency and the public interest here, the FCC is taking two actions. He says, one, the FCC is making these materials publicly available, and two, the FCC has concluded that establishing a docket and seeking comment on the issues raised in the complaint would serve the public interest. Carr says the people will have a chance to weigh in. So remember, there was that separate lawsuit filed by Trump and his team against CBS to the tune of $10 billion, and then the FCC complaint as well, demanding that CBS and 60 Minutes release this. Now, I have a statement in front of me from 60 Minutes, and I think it's worth reading in full.
All right. So after watching that, right? How do you feel about that, man? Like I said, use common sense. It's obvious that they cut certain parts out, right? To make it seem like she knew what she was talking about. We'll go outside now. It's a nice day out. Yeah, so you as a person, how do you feel about that, man? Like these are major networks, media networks that are doing this, man. They're being sued now, like I said. Other networks are being sued. Who do you trust, man? Nice day. Let's stop right here. Yeah, who do you trust, man? These media, where do you get your news from? Who to believe? All these networks are leaning one way or the other, right? If you didn't think that before, it's pretty obvious, you know? But you gotta use common sense, logic to distinguish between what's real, what's fake. And go from there, man. This was in the news right now, you know, they was forced to release the unedited version. And transcript. So there you go, man. Like I said, this is an unedited version of myself here, you know. Pauses. I'm not the best editor, but no matter what, you gotta keep on going. So I'll see you in the gym. Drink your water. Eat healthy. Take out all the sugar, man. Get in the gym. Lose the weight. Lose all of that, and get better together. All right. I'm gonna keep walking, get my cardio. But I love everybody. Be nice and kind. And let's get it.
It seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening. The Wall Street Journal said that that your administration has repeatedly been blindsided by Netanyahu. And in fact, he has rebuffed just about all of your administration's entreaties.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region. And we're not going to stop doing that. We're not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
Just one last, do we have a a real close ally in Prime Minister Netanyahu?
I think, with all due respect, the better question is, do we have an important alliance between the American people and the Israeli people? And the answer to that question is yes. And we are going to do what is important to support whatever leadership is in Israel that is defending the security of the state of Israel.
Let's shift gears here. Most basic of questions. Why do you want to be President of the United States?
There are many reasons, but probably first and foremost, I truly believe in the promise of America. I do. And I love the American people. You know, we are a people who have ambition and aspirations and dreams and optimism and hope. If you look at the character of who we are and how we have achieved the strength that we have achieved, I believe in large part it is because of our character and our belief in the promise of America. And I'm running for president because I want to do everything that is possible to create an opportunity for people to achieve those goals, those ambitions, and those dreams.
What the?